There once was a beast that wanted to feel how soft its fur was. Since it could not reach its own back, it killed many other creatures and spent time rubbing its paws over them. They say that when the monster finally killed a human, it fell in love with their soft hair, and its paws grew into a pair of fine human hands. Do we have a different monster? Aww.
Do you see the detail in the hands?
I do. Oh, that's so cute. Is it the same line as before?
Same exact line. You never noticed that though, did you?
No.
Hello, welcome to Quackalope. Thank you for joining us today. We're diving into the White Lion Lantern Year 1, I guess, because the other one was Lantern Year 0 or whatever it is. We're diving into the White Lion Level 1 here on the main channel, and we're actually doing it.
What's your level of excitement? On a scale of 0 to 100, what's your level of excitement?
It has been a long time coming, but we are digging into the trenches. It's been a start and stop process. But I think now I finally have someone who is tied to the hip. She's full-time Quackalope. We are working. This is our career to do things like bring Kingdom Death to the channel. And I feel really confident that we'll actually be able to play a full campaign. Now, we did have a prologue that had came out earlier. We actually have over on Patreon exclusive content all the way up to past the Butcher, playing with a few other people, but the format, the rules corrections, having new players every time, the way I was going to approach it, just honestly, it just wasn't working.
My goal is to get to a point where there's some content you have not seen.
Yeah.
And that you don't know what to do.
Oh, there's a point where that starts to happen.
That will make me excited when we can actually dive into it together as equals. Because right now you're kind of leading me along.
And expansion content, I've played some of it, but not enough to know.
Yeah.
You know, I know White Lion. Like, I got White Lion.
Right, I know. And that it kind of feels like a teacher and a student almost right now. I'm excited to get to the point where we can be equals.
So, thank you for joining us. If you want exclusive content, swing over to the Patreon. The way we're going to approach this here on the YouTube channel is basically every time we fight something new, we will throw it up on the YouTube channel for you all to check out. First hunt with the White Lion, first hunt of the Phoenix, the Butcher, the Gorm, whatever it is. And then everything else, the in-between, the repetition is going to be over exclusive to the people who want to support and honestly make this happen. So thank you so much. And let's dive in. We last left off with a tribe full of people. We crafted some gear. We did a really
We gave birth to twins.
We did.
I like my names. I like twins.
I'm going out on the hunt with Splendor and Tinder.
Yeah.
And you're leaving again with the same ones. You didn't want to bring anyone else?
Tinder was one of the twins, right?
Tinder was one of the twins. You're bringing the same two? You want to run with them?
Yeah, I think I want to run with Blue and Ash right now.
Okay, sounds good. So this is going to be a part of the game that you actually haven't experienced yet because...
Do I have to upgrade my stuff based on this?
Yes, we should go ahead and do that. So any of your...
I have 3 for my head, right?
Yep, exactly.
So
any of your stats that have been modified, you should go ahead and upgrade.
Where does evasion go?
Evasion is going to be...
Not that I have it, but...
No, you do have one evasion.
Okay.
And it's going to be a temporary modifier right here. So don't put it in the main box.
Can I do a +1?
I wouldn't because it's just temporary.
Why?
However, you can keep it in your mind.
Why is it temporary?
Because this could come off and you'd lose that evasion if it did. Whereas the other one is always attached to you.
I'm going to do it.
I normally do it underneath the box.
No.
Okay, well, you do your model.
I'm going to do a slash down the middle. 1 for the permanent one.
Yeah.
And then
you're a monster.
1 for the temporary one.
So I actually don't have too much to upgrade. I have founding stones and cloth.
Okay, that's Blue's upgrade. Ash has a little bit more. So Ash still has his cloth. Rawhide headband. He has 1.
Mm-hmm.
And reveal the top. I can spend an action to reveal the top 2 of the AI. Put them back in any order.
Yep.
Do I designate that anywhere or just kind of remember it?
You just know you have it on your board.
Okay. And then I have a vest. So for my body, I get 1. And then I have +1 evasion. Is it the same thing as the other one? It's temporary?
Same thing, temporary.
Okay, so we do a line down the middle. We do 1. And then +1 over there. That was a number sign. I'll fix it. Bone club is my weapon. My gloves add for my hand? My arms. Okay. 1.
And your waist will still have 1 from that
And when I
cloth.
depart, I gain +1 survival.
And our max survival right now is 3, so you can go up to 2.
So we don't automatically go to...
Nope. You gotta earn it. Yeah, it's actually kind of brutal, because you could be leaving on a hunt and just have no survival.
That's sad. Alright. Cumbersome.
Why do you have 1 + 1?
Because it's
It's not,
temporary?
it's not temporary. No, that one's just you getting the survival.
So why is this one temporary?
Because it's not a permanent strength. That you have because you have an item on your board. This, you gained a survival.
Only as long as I have my gloves.
It doesn't go away if you lose your gloves.
No?
You've left with them. You got the survival.
Oh. What happens if my gloves get destroyed?
You still have your survival. You won't gain any more, but you still have your survival. If your vest gets destroyed, then you don't have your evasion.
Interesting. Not quite sure I understand that. Like, how would I keep track that I have 2 survival?
There are 2 different modifiers. So you spend 1 and you take it down to 1. Spend another 1, take it down to 0.
Yeah.
These modifiers are the only thing that are modified as temporary and permanent. Because they're attributes. Their strength, their power.
If I don't have this, I would only have my 1 survival when I would leave, right?
If you don't have this, you'd have your 1 survival from the settlement being named.
Okay.
You don't gain anything when you leave.
Right.
Just that one gives you 1.
For just this round or for every round I have it?
Every round you have it.
Okay. Still a little hazy. But...
You'll see. You'll get there.
Yeah, I will. One day. Alright. Now what?
Okay. So, we are going on a hunt. This is the 3rd stage of the game, a stage you actually haven't seen yet. Go ahead and designate one of our characters to move forward onto the next card. We have to track the creature that we are fighting. Okay, it looks like you volunteered my character, and that character is Tinder. So, let me go ahead and draw this, and let's see. Lion in heat. The darkness is filled with unearthly screeching and yowling. Huddled together, the survivors close their eyes but cannot sleep. All survivors suffer 1 brain event damage. So, if you don't have any insanity, you will tick that box. If you do have insanity, you'll knock it down to 0. Okay? Choose someone who hasn't gone yet to move forward. Another one of mine. This is going to be Splendor. Okay, scratching grounds. Claw marks scar the ground. The survivors may choose to investigate. Each survivor that investigates gains 1 courage and rolls on the table. I'm going to investigate with both my characters. Are you going to?
Yeah.
Okay, so Splendor first. And then Tinder, you might want to see what happens to me before you decide.
Yeah.
So Splendor for 1, shifting through the rubble, a shifting stone crushes the survivor's hand. The survivor suffers 1 event damage to the arm location. So 1 light wound to the arm location, and then 9, a prize in the rubble underfoot. Gain 1 lion claw, white lion resource. So go ahead and hand me that deck up there. Okay, are you going to search or no?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And both of my characters gain courage.
Where does it say? Oh, gains. This is for blue. 7. Nothing happens.
Okay,
But I do get +1 courage.
you do. Which is good to get.
Courage.
Right there.
Okay. And then this is for Ash.
6.
Nothing happens.
Okay. Not the worst. Not the best.
Yeah.
Alright, select another survivor.
Blue.
Okay. This is going to require you roll 2 colored dice and designate one as a high, one as a low.
What does that mean? After I roll them or before?
You're rolling a D100. So you need a high number and a low number.
Oh, a 10th and a 1s. That makes more sense. Okay, just like in the picture, the white one is going to be the 10s.
Okay?
Can I have a black one?
Sure.
Alright.
29. here we have a whole list of potential events we could come across. Dark Blacksmith. Survivors cross paths with a tall, unnaturally thin man in a hood and robe. Where his feet strike the ground, sparks illuminate his path. Each survivor with +3 courage may give him one piece of gear from their gear grid and roll on the table. If they have an honorable disorder, add +3 to their roll. No one is able to interact with him. We just see him in the distance. None of us have enough courage.
Nope.
That's actually surprisingly better than what an alternative could be. Okay, and we're actually at the point now where we're walking into the White Lion. So we're not getting an advantage. We're also not getting a disadvantage. We're going to start this hunt normally and naturally. Now, this board, the lion could run away into the darkness. The harder they are, the bigger they are.
The lion didn't get a chance to act first?
The lion is going to act first.
On the board?
On the board, yeah. So
Are we not going onto this mat?
We're going onto this mat right now.
Where do these go?
Up there into that deck.
In the deck?
Yep. So, we are going to populate the hunt event. So lion pops here into the center. And I'll show you how this works.
Does he always face this way?
He doesn't have to.
Just wondering.
Showdown. White Lion. Okay, so here on the board, you're going to need, from the terrain cards, which are here, we're going to go ahead and draw one tall grass, one tall grass, and we're going to randomly shuffle and draw. So go ahead and draw. These are terrain that can pop onto the board. So draw 2 of them. So we have a nightmare tree and a survivor corpse.
What are these 3 piles in front of me?
Those are going to be the personality of the white lion that we're fighting. So go ahead and grab one of the tall grass tiles over there.
What does it look like?
It's a big piece of grass. You'll see it. It's one of the big square ones.
This?
So you should have 2 of those. Yep. Grab a corpse, which is going to be the little human there.
This thing?
Yep. Little squished up.
Doesn't that look human-like?
Well, he used to look human-like. And around the edge of the basin, you will see a big nightmare tree. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Go ahead and grab it. Okay. We're going to be fighting a basic level 1 white lion. So.
Nightmare tree?
Yep. So here's how the level 1 white lion populates. You're going to take 7 of these basic cards. So you see all these different potential things the lion can do.
I can choose?
Shuffle it up.
Oh.
Yep. And deal out 7. Okay, set the others to the side. You're going to take 3 of these advanced cards, shuffle them up, deal out 3. You see how the personality is starting to form now?
Mm-hmm.
And now the white lion has a movement of 6, and instead of a toughness of 6, it has a toughness of 8. A little bit harder to hit.
Toughness is its
Defense. Armor.
6.
Movement of 6, toughness of 8.
What did
now.
it have last time?
6 before.
We had to roll higher than a 6 to hit it.
Yep.
So now we have to roll higher than an 8.
Yep, without modifiers. Go ahead and set this over there. But remember, we all have strength, which is going to help.
This is what?
AI deck over there. Set it.
In here?
Nope. With the discards.
I didn't take any.
These are the advanced. These are for the legendary creatures.
Oh.
Set it on top of the other pile. They should all just go together. There you go. Okay, shuffle all of these cards up for me. And outside of that, we are ready to fight the white lion. We're going to set up anywhere 6 spaces outside of the creature, and I'll go ahead and start populating these. So, the survivor corpse. Set up at least 6 spaces from all other terrain. The tall grass. Tall grass needs to be 4 spaces away from all other tall grass. And if it's in a position where we can be in it, we gain more evasion for standing in the tall grass. So we have to set up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You see this triangle here? There's a triangle around the white line, 6 spaces away. You see?
Ish? Okay.
So this tall grass has to be 4 spaces away from all
This has
of
to
the
be
tall
away
grass.
from terrain, right?
It has to be 6 spaces away from all other terrain. Don't worry about it right now. Set up the tall grass on the board anywhere you'd like. But keep in mind, if we're in it, we're going to gain...
It has to be inside the 6?
No, it could be anywhere on the board. Just 4 spaces away from all other tall grass.
Okay. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 full spaces.
Okay.
So I assume you're trying to set up so we can stand in the tall grass?
Yeah.
Initially? Cool. That's 100%. Strategically, that is 100% what you should be doing.
Actually, I want one in right in front of him. So
Surprisingly enough, you're changing the strategy from what you initially were doing,
yeah.
which was better.
Fine. Okay.
So we can all, if you set up the grass right, we can all start in the grass.
Yeah.
If you're in the grass, you
I was
disappear
thinking
into
more
it.
for my bone club. Like, I need to be next to him with it.
Sure, but he'll come to us.
Yeah.
So survivors in a space occupied by tall grass gain +2 evasion.
Okay.
Okay, now we have to set up the nightmare tree.
Yeah.
Set up at least 5 spaces away from all board edges.
What does it do?
Nightmare tree. Obstacle. Blocks survivors in monsters' field of view. Interrupts ranged weapon attacks in monsters' targeting. Impassable. Survivors cannot move through spaces occupied by this terrain. Roll 1d10. Each survivor may use this once per showdown. You can find a lonely ant, you can find a broken lantern, or you can get knocked down. And this has to be 6 spaces away from all other terrain. And that will give you insanity if you interact with it. Okay, now we want to set up our characters.
Uh-huh.
So, if you did this right...
Mm-hmm.
And the other one should work as well. Okay? I can't believe you hooked onto that strategy immediately.
Why not?
It's just one of those things where it's sometimes hard to figure that out.
Spatial.
I understand. I'm thrilled that you're figuring out the strategy without me telling you.
Ash is the one that has the bone club. Perfect. And I would like Ash to eventually get insane.
Oh, I placed yours on my side. Do you have a preference on which side they're on?
No, I want Ash. I want it to be on that side because I want to get to that tree.
Gotcha.
With
Okay.
Ash.
So we are gonna start the hunt. White Lion's gonna go first. Draw an AI card and start resolving it.
Closest threat facing in range.
Could be any of us.
We're all in range.
Who do you want to be the monster controller? Do you want to go ahead and give your starting person so that you get insanity?
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to target yourself and you'll gain insanity.
Okay.
Who's
So
coming up?
He only moves 2.
Who?
His move is much more. So his move was 6.
Yeah.
So I'm
And
insane.
which one is this? Dark blue or light blue?
Light blue.
Light blue.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with my quixotic,
You're not insane until... Oh, you are insane now.
aren't I insane?
You have to have 3 insanity or more to be insane.
3?
Yeah. If your insanity is 3 or higher, you are insane.
Where does it say that?
Right
Oh,
next to it.
fine.
So you're not insane yet, but you're getting there.
I can spend Orator of Death. I can spend an action to get +2 insanity.
You could, but You don't need to, because
Not
you're
at the
standing right
moment.
next to him. Either way, you need to
Yeah.
resolve his attack.
His attack. Okay. Speed of 2, accuracy 2 plus 1 damage. Alright, Mr. Lion, what are you going to do to me?
3 and a 6, both are hits.
Yep. That's not what I do.
Not quite.
It's 2?
It's 2.
Okay. It's 2 separate attacks?
Mm-hmm. One to the hand, one to the chest. You can take them.
Yep. Hand and chest. Okay.
Okay, that's the White Lion's action. It's our turn to go. I could reach its butt, but since you're standing right in front of it with the club, you might as well take a swing.
Yep. 2, 6 plus 5.
Modify. Do you have any accuracy?
No.
Okay.
And
Oh, by the
strength?
way, what did he roll?
Not sure.
Rolled like a 3 and a 6 or something.
Yeah.
Right? You're in the grass, and you have evasion.
Okay.
So we had to modify that.
Okay.
Roll for the White Lion one more time, just to be fair. Lantern and a 7. I know one of these was a 3.
One was for sure 3.
The other one will assume hit, but you got to modify based off of your evasion. I should have caught that. So you, the White Lion, was trying to hit on a 2 plus, 4 plus because of the grass, 5, 6 plus because of your
I'm
evasion.
pretty sure the other one was a 6.
So 6 would have hit.
Why? Oh, because it was equal?
Yep.
Okay.
So go ahead and cancel out
One of them.
one of those two.
Okay. I'll keep my body armor.
All right. Now you're going to hit with the club.
Yeah. So these go away. And I'll roll. Nothing. So sad.
Okay. I can swing in and attack from the butt then, which I might as well do. So Tinder's moving forward. I'm going to fist and tooth it from the butt. Going for a 7 plus. 2 hits.
Nice.
Go ahead and pull me 2 hit location cards, please. Beast's Temple and the Beast's Flank. I'm going to go after the Beast's Flank first.
Critical wound. White Lion is knocked down.
That's so good. When a monster is knocked down, all reactions are canceled and all hits succeed on a 3 plus.
Nice.
Then I'm going to
How
go
long does he stay knocked down?
for the rest of our turn. Rest of our activations.
But he gets up when it's his turn?
Yep. Go ahead and kill one of those AI, remember?
Yeah.
Beast's Temple now. 7, kill a second AI.
Okay.
Awesome.
7. Doesn't he need 8?
8, but I have a strength.
Okay.
So 7 plus.
Cool.
Okay. Do you want me to show you how knockdown works?
Sure.
I'm going to run forward. I'm rolling 2, and I'm succeeding. I'm doing fist and tooth again, and all hits hit on a 3 plus. 2 hits. Please pull me 2 dice. 2 cards. Beast's tricep, Beast's femur. All reactions are canceled. We're just looking for wounds.
Did you get this one? It's a persistent injury.
7. It's a hit. I critted... No, I critted the other one.
Okay.
Please do a wound. And Beast's femur. Haha, another crit. Critical wound. You bruise the White Lion's femur, crippling its graceful movement. The White Lion gains -1 movement token, gain 1 random White Lion resource.
Nice.
Amazing.
Do we have that -1 movement? Here it is.
I got the Curious Hand.
Okay.
When you gain this, a random survivor
And then
gains
I
1
take one
insanity.
wound.
So a random survivor is going to gain 1 insanity. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Alright, and you can still go.
Yep, Blue's gonna go.
Might as well fist and tooth it.
She's got 2 string.
Might as well fist and tooth it.
So, yep, she will.
So you got to step forward.
Where's my gold dice? I took my gold dice. Alright.
2 hits. 2 more
9
cards. This is a party.
And a 6.
Beast's tail. Reflex doesn't matter. Failure doesn't matter. Hit it. Hit it, wound it, crit it. It's knocked down. 5 is a wound. Did you take a wound for my crit, by the way?
I did.
Okay.
1 wound.
Yep, another wound.
Okay, and then chest.
4. What's your strength?
2.
Actually, and what'd you do? A 5?
He gets on +3, right?
No modifier.
I thought.
How much strength do you have? 2, 8, 6. You actually don't get wounds.
Why? All reactions are canceled. All hit rolls succeed on 3.
Hits, not wounds.
That's what you remember.
5 and the 4 don't actually count. Sorry about that.
Okay.
I was excited.
Yes.
You're close. A 6 would have done it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now the white lions can stand back up and go ahead and pull an AI card.
Bat around. Closest target facing in range.
Closest target facing in range could be either of you.
Yeah.
That tile did move down though.
What tile?
There's a new AI controller, so if you target this one, they'll gain an insanity.
I'll target blue.
Okay.
2. 5 plus 1 damage, and there's an after. Ooh. I'll suffer brain damage. Okay. 5 and a 3.
Do the math.
What does that mean?
Trying to hit on a 5+ or a 3+. Trying to hit on a 5+. You're in grass.
So I get 2.
Adds 2, and you have evasion.
Adds 2.
Adds 2.
So 4.
9+.
Neither of those hit.
So just pass it off.
Okay. Cool.
It's our turn to go again. Would you like to use your club now?
Yes. We'll see if it works.
And give yourself insanity for...
Okay. For targeting. This passes?
Yeah, it'll pass down.
2. Alright. Ash is going with club. 2.
1 hit.
Crit.
Does it matter?
I don't know. We'll see. The location.
Well, what's it say?
No,
you just have to spend your action and movement.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and pull. Beast's Paw. It does have a failure reaction, so you're going to want to succeed. Strength of the weapon is?
My strength?
Of the weapon?
6 plus?
No.
2, 5? Which number?
What's the bottom number?
5.
Plus your personal strength.
6?
6 minus the lion, so you need a 2+ to wound.
Okay.
You see how that works?
Yeah.
Now you're controlling those numbers a little bit better.
And I got a 1. One of the
Well,
only numbers I could have filled.
You're sort of controlling those numbers a little better. There was a failure, I believe, on that card.
Perform a basic action at target the attacker. This attack gains +2 damage.
Okay. 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2,
Yep.
2, 3. 4 and a 6. What's your evasion?
My evasion is 2.
So 2, 2, 4, 6. One of those is going to hit.
Okay.
Target the attacker. It gains 3 damage. So you're going to take 3 damage to a single hit location, taking 3 damage to your chest.
I don't want to get knocked down, though.
All the way through.
Okay.
Okay, should I go ahead and go from the butt?
Sure.
Alright, swinging fist and tooth again.
Could I have given up 1 survival to avoid that?
You were the attacker.
Okay.
Swinging fist and tooth again. 1 hit. Please pull me a card. Beast's Ear. There is a failure. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to fail. I have a strength of 1. It has a defense of 8. We're looking at 7+ to do a wound. Sort of catty corner.
You failed.
Fail. White Lion jumps back without turning. Move monster back directly, 1 space directly away from him. The attacker cancel all hits out of range. That is going to be collision, which I believe is going to knock us back.
Why? We're going the other way.
He's jumping back.
You were attacking.
Without turning, move the monster 1 space directly away from the attacker. You're right. So he'll jump forward, which is going to be collision.
Yeah.
Collision, I believe, is going to knock you all back, but I will double check that.
Okay. Like he's trying to get away from you.
This double check that terminology. Make sure we're getting things right. Collision. When a survivor suffers collision, they are knocked down. If a monster moves through a space occupied by a survivor, they collide and the survivor suffers collision. If a monster ends its movement on a survivor, they collide and the survivor suffers collision and knockback. Okay.
So you're I'm already knocked down.
Doesn't matter. You're going to be knocked back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you both suffer collision. So you're both knocked down, you're both back.
How do I get up?
Encourage or the end of the monster's activation.
Okay.
So you have not gone. I have gone.
I can't go right now.
Splendor can go. I could spend a survival to stand you up, but I don't know if that's worth it.
I don't think it is.
Okay, I'm going to move forward again then. Go ahead and fist and tooth again. Going for the butt. Neither of those are going to connect, so we're just going to ignore that. And monster's activation.
Last survivor to wound in range. Can he attack me when I'm knocked down?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that would be blue.
It would be, I believe.
Would it? Ash was already knocked down.
This one wounded him last, right?
Last survivor to wound him or to get a wound?
To wound him.
Oh, in range. Okay.
Did your club actually wound him or not?
No.
It would have been me then that wounded him.
I don't think my club wounded him.
I don't think you've wounded him.
I failed.
Yeah.
Epically. I got a 1. Remember I needed a 2+. I got a 1.
I think it would be Splendor.
Okay.
So let's target Splendor.
Okay.
Go ahead and resolve.
What'd you mark?
You threw away the card. We need that card.
Which one? This?
The one you were reading.
Revenge. Okay. Targeting you. 2, 2, 2. There's after damage.
8 and a 5. I am not in grass. I have 1 evasion. Okay, go ahead and roll hit locations. Hand and a waist. What's the after damage?
The white lion isolates its prey. Full move the white lion away from all threats. Target suffers grab. Grab. Place target knocked down in front of the monster. Target suffers 1 damage per monster level.
Okay, so I'm going to dodge the hands. Actually, I'm going to take the hands. I'm going to go straight to a heavy on the hands because I'm already going to be knocked down. Might as well keep my survival. So White Lion is going to grab me, and we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I am knocked down here. I take 1 damage per monster level.
He faces away from us?
To the chest. He's running away from everyone. Yeah, he's isolating me. Okay.
Oof.
That'll be the end of it.
He's only 1? His level is 1?
His level's 1.
Okay. So now that's the end. I stand up.
Yep.
Okay.
And now we're chasing down a White Lion.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No ranged.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Monster attack. Alert. He's moody.
This is a mood, so this is not going to leave. This is a personality trait the monster gets. When a survivor moves into a space with the zone of death, stop their movement. They gain priority target token. Discard alert and perform a basic action. Zone of death. When the monster is knocked down, discard alert. So, if we move into his zone, he's going to come after one of us.
What if we're already in his zone?
As long as if you move
within it,
any of these, you're going to get targeted. If you don't move, you just stand there and hit him, you won't be. So, that's going to pop out.
Okay.
Go ahead and lock that in. You can just put it on the top track here so you can keep track of it.
Okay.
I get to stand up. I'm going to go ahead and hit him because I'm already there. I might as well. Founding Stone, 7+. Lantern 10. Pull a card. Strange Hand. I'd love to crit this.
9.
Oh, so close. That is a wound, though. Go ahead and cycle one of his AI deck. Toss the Strange Hand back into the deck. Okay. Now we have a decision to make. I could go ahead and throw a founding stone.
What does it mean, throw a founding stone?
I discard it, I do a wound to him, I hope I knock him down. Or one of us by choice could draw him towards us with the basic action. Because remember, he has his mood.
Right. What does a priority target mean?
It means he's going to target you next time, period.
Okay. And then you discard... Oh, we discard alert.
Yeah.
Alert and perform basic action.
It only happens once.
Okay, fine. I'll do it then. I will do it with Ash.
Okay. So move into one of his zones.
Here. 1.
Okay.
I don't get to do my full move. I stop my move right away, right?
Yep. You gain priority target.
Yep.
He is coming down to you.
Cool.
And basic action. 2, 2, 1.
Okay.
2. 2. 1. So 2 damage. 1 location each. Or 2 locations, 1 damage each. Chest and hand.
Can't take the chest.
Okay.
So, knocking down my survival by 1.
Yep. To dodge that, and you can take the hand.
Yep. Arm. Okay. But that counted as my move.
Counted as your move, but now you can interact with him still.
I can't, because I can't use my...
You can do fist and tooth.
Okay. I was like, I can't use my thing. Fist and tooth, 280. What's 0?
Remember, that's your strength.
I have no strength?
On fist and tooth, you don't. You can't. It doesn't modify.
I have 1 from here.
You have 1 from there, yes.
Okay. 5 and 1, nothing.
Nope.
I'm having really poor dice rolls this time. Okay.
Okay. Do you want blue to go?
Yeah. So use the founding stone. 2.
She can move around to his backside.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. 6 and 8.
Both of those hit with the founding stone.
7 plus because I have 2 strength.
No.
I don't understand. I get +1 from being behind?
Yep.
Okay. The numbers are confusing me at this point.
Yeah, that's what they do. That's part of the process.
Both, you said, right?
Yep. Beast Scapular Deltoid and Beast's Knee. You can choose which one you want to target first. Only one of them has a failure.
I'll do the knee first.
Okay.
5.
5. His defense is 8, modified by 1, modified by 2 strength. 5 is going to be a hit.
Yay!
Go ahead and cycle an AI card. Good job. And
What's the modified by 1?
Because your founding stone has 1 strength.
1 and then 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And now I'll do scapular. 8.
Nice. Another hit.
But not critical. So I cycle these. So his mood is back in his deck.
Mm-hmm.
He can get it again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You take a turn.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fist and Tooth from the back. 6 plus. 7, 7. Please draw me 2 cards.
Nice.
Beast's Ribs, Beast's Brow. I'm going to do the ribs first.
They both have a wound on it.
4 is not going to do it. Beast's Brow. 2 is not going to do it. We're going to leave that right there.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to move around the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going Fist and Tooth again. 1 hit, please.
Elbow.
Beast's Elbow. I do not want to fail this, and I won't because I'm brilliant. 8, modified by 1 with my strength. Looking for 7s.
6.
That's not going to work. Okay, failure.
Full move monster forward in a straight line. Cancel all hits now out of range. Any survivors suffer past grab. Place target knocked down in front of the monster. Target suffers 1 damage.
1 to the chest.
That's Ash.
Yep.
I either die or I
You...
Lose my survival.
That's not how...
Grab
Can't
works.
dodge that because it's not an attack.
So I die.
You've been grabbed. You don't die.
What happens?
You're going to be rolling on a severe injury chart.
Okay.
So, if you would please... So you're rolling on this. Severe injuries. When a survivor suffers a severe injury, hit location, determine the outcome by rolling 1d10 on the corresponding table. A survivor with 5 bleeding tokens is dead. So go and roll 1d10.
I don't have any bleed tokens.
9 on the body. Collapsed lung. You can't catch a breath. Gain -1 movement token. Gain 1 bleed token.
How long does that stay with me for?
Tokens go away at the end of the round.
Okay.
In the scale of things that could have happened,
It's not permanent.
fantastic.
Okay. Do I
Okay.
still have the target thing?
Priority. We actually never triggered that the way we should have, probably.
What does that mean?
The next card that he pulled should have targeted you.
Okay.
We'll ignore it for now, but...
Okay.
Okay.
Should I keep it and do the next one?
You could if you want.
Okay. I mean, I'm already down there.
Go ahead and draw an AI.
What are you gonna do? Claw. 2, 2, 1.
He's attacking you. You've got priority.
Roll those dice.
2-2. Both are going to be hits. 1 damage each. Foot and waist.
I think I can handle that. Waist and a foot.
Okay.
Cool. Now I lose my priority token?
Now you lose it. Yep.
Thank you.
Back onto us. You're going to stand up at the end of the monster's turn. Would you like to go?
I'm gonna go while Ash can, because
Sounds good.
I think I'm gonna die soon. So we're rolling 2 for my club. Put this over here. 8 and a 9.
Nice. 2 hits.
Alright.
And I think we did the math earlier. We can double check it, but I believe you need 2+ to wound on this.
I believe so, because I have strength of 5.
Mm-hmm.
No, that was while I was in the grass.
Mm-mm. Grass doesn't modify your strength.
5.
Yep.
6.
Yep.
He has an 8,
Mm-hmm.
so it's 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll need to walk through the math a
It's
bit.
just a matter of doing it. Like, I've done it so many times now.
Rolling for the heal.
What happens? What happens?
Your precise attack ruins the monster's straining tendon. The white lion is knocked down.
Oh, yes.
He has
I
a
hope we can reach him.
persistent injury. He has a ruptured tendon. When the lion starts its movement, roll 1d10. On a result of 1, the lion is knocked down. Okay.
We can't reach him. So disappointing. Cycle one of those AI cards.
Okay. And now I'm rolling for the fleshy gut. 3.
3 will not do it. Oh, yes, it will.
It's a
2+.
I needed a 2+.
Go ahead and cycle another one.
I was like, I 3 would do it.
We are tearing these white lines apart.
Okay.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you have -1 movement,
No,
don't you?
the other guy
Other
does.
one. And 5 again. Sadly, we don't get to reach this creature.
I don't have anything that increases my movement. No. Sadly. Okay.
Okay, white line standing back up. Go ahead and draw an AI card for him.
He only has 1.
Claw. He's going to be targeting you again.
Yep. You roll those dice.
2. I think you gain an insanity. I think it's cycled back at least now at this point.
What does that mean? Okay.
2, 2+, 7, and a 2. This one's going to be a miss. 1 hit for 1 damage on your body. Spend your survival.
Yep.
Maybe let's not roll on that track again. And do you want to see if we can murder it?
Yeah. Ash is gonna take a hit. So this goes into your
2 wounds, and we have beat our second white lion.
Okay.
Location. I'm so surprised we haven't seen a trap yet either.
Belly
Soft belly
and
and,
back.
beast's back. What are you targeting first?
Back.
Back first?
Belly.
Belly first.
Belly. 7.
That's a wound.
1 wound.
And a 2+, and we have beaten our next white lion.
Wait, when he started his thing, did this just happen to him? Did he take a turn? He took a turn. When he starts its movement.
Huh?
His persistent injury.
What's it say?
So, when he starts his movement, we roll a d10 on a result of 1. He's knocked down. He might not have attacked me. Close.
Cool.
So close.
Cool. Good remembering, though.
Alright. So that was the belly.
Yep.
That wounded him. And now the
You're about to win.
back.
2+.
We'll see. I'll get a 1. 3. Just barely. He's dead.
Yes. That, alright, just to prove, can I please have the hit location cards? This is remarkable. That still has not showed up. When that gets triggered, it halts your activation and he takes a basic attack against you. It is the most troublesome thing. It is in here. I just wanted to prove to you all that it is in there. Wow. Okay.
What do we get? What do we get? What do we get?
That is victory with a white lion.
Barely survived.
That,
It's upgrade stuff.
yeah, that was a good little... This is your favorite part.
Yes.
Yeah, the upgrade stuff part. Okay, white lion. We are going to get 4 basic resources. We're going to get 4 white lion resources. You want to hand them out like we did before?
These are...
Those are not what you're looking for. Excuse me.
We can just keep a pool. We did that.
You do a pull?
Yep. Can you give out anything? Oh, this is anything. Nice. Bone. Hide.
Shimmering mane.
Claw. Bone.
Another claw.
We have a lot of hide.
And the white fur. We can finish our rawhide set.
Yeah. That would be fun.
Okay. Alright. And we are...
Can you get out those locations?
Yeah, so since this is the first time we've defeated him, we are going to be pulling a location called the Caterium. Just so you know, which is going to unlock the White Lion specific gear. But we need to go through the regular progression. So, we are returning from the hunt. Go ahead and pull our deck of paperwork, and since you want to be the person managing all the paperwork,
Yes.
I will
I
hand
have
it
that
to
one.
you.
I need a better eraser. So
Okay.
heal.
Survivor's
wounds.
return. Heal wounds, remove tokens.
So this on the brain would get erased.
Yep.
But my insanity stays.
Sanity stays.
So it's only these check boxes here.
Yep.
Both my characters are getting closer to being insane. Okay.
Okay. Do not remove gear, remove tokens, gain endeavors.
Token off.
No one died, so we're gaining another 4 endeavors.
Cool.
Update timeline. So come to your timeline over here.
Okay.
Okay, second
Did
timeline.
Endless Screams.
We have not yet.
We're in year 2.
Yep.
Does that count as year? I thought you said it was year 0.
We're in year 2. Yeah.
Okay.
We're going into year 2.
Okay. 121.
Okay, first we have to draw a random settlement event. Please hand me those mid-size cards. So, you've never experienced these before. Let me see.
Acid Storm. The air tastes sour and burns the survivors' cracked lips. The sky cracks in great flashes, revealing spiraling black clouds. Finally, it opens, dousing everyone in acid rain. Roll 1d10.
2.
The survivor with the highest insanity, randomized in case of ties. What do you got?
1.
I've got 2 and 2.
Okay.
Runs into the storm, bellowing wildly. They must skip the next hunt.
Okay, so randomize. High, low.
Okay.
That'd be low.
1 through 5 is
Yep.
Ash.
Mark that you must skip the next hunt. Not as bad as it could have been. So lingering effects. The storm prevents music endeavors. The storm inspires +2 to the results of all art endeavors. We could go here with an endeavor and try the acid storm exercise, where you could be burned to death, you could be injured, or you could learn acid palms, which is a unique fighting art that helps someone that's doing fist and tooth. And we have Acid Storm Distillation, nothing happens, or we could gain a Founding Stone starting gear, which is pretty nice.
Can we do both?
This requires cooking, though, and this requires nightmare training.
Which we don't have either.
We don't have either right now.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the settlement event. Now we're going to go to the story event, which is going to be Endless Screams.
Mm-hmm. What's 121 mean? Is that...
Probably the page. Yep. You gonna go and read this?
So colorful. A scream pierces the silence around the settlement. As noise fades, a chorus of horror rises up in answer. Settlement erupts into chaos. Trying to comprehend the source of the terrible wail, you may now hunt the screaming antelope. Add it to the quarry list on the settlement record sheet. Nominate a single survivor to stand amidst the madness. Then gain +1 courage and become the voice of reason.
Who are you going to nominate?
Well, I don't want to nominate Ash. He's already been nominated for a lot. Boo's not going out on the next hunt. Kind of looking to do your either Splendor, Burgundy, or Tinder. It's up to you.
Let's do Tinder. Okay.
Baby?
Yep, Tinder. Voice of reason, roll 1d10. Oh.
The survivor's face turns pale and the courage drains from their... You get +1 courage. And the courage drains from their eyes. Without hesitation, the survivor turns on their heels and dashes for the darkness. Sadly, their foot catches a stone face and they fall face first into the floor. The survivor loses 1 courage and suffers the shattered jaw, severe head injury.
Okay. Well, let's see what that means.
What's your shattered jaw do? That's brain trauma. Wow.
Shattered jaw, severe head injury.
9. You drink your meat through a straw. You can no longer consume or be affected by events requiring you to consume. You can no longer encourage. So no consumes and no encourage. This injury is permanent and can be recorded once. Gain 1 bleeding token.
Would you like to write shattered jaw?
Sure. Take your book. I don't want to. Where is that? Impairments and abilities?
Yeah. Well, that stinks. Why did I nominate him?
I offered you a choice.
Wow. Man, that sucks. Okay, well, we can now hunt the screaming antelope.
Hooray!
So that's the good news.
Okay.
I really like Tinder, too.
I wrote, no consume, no encourage.
I see.
Now what's on the list?
Okay, updated the timeline, did the story event, update the death count. No one has died.
Nope.
Check for milestones. Have we triggered any of these?
What's 5 innovations?
Innovation is going to be from the innovation deck. We have no innovations yet other than these.
Okay, so we don't have 5 yet, and we're not in Lantern Year 12. Okay.
Okay.
Nothing.
Nothing yet?
Nope.
Okay. We do gain the Caterium. Let's go ahead and set these out. We have the Caterium. We have the Lantern Horde, Bonesmith, Organ Grinder, Skinnery. Alright. We have all those locations. And here's our innovation deck. So, now we're going to develop. This is where we can purchase things.
Mm-hmm. We can get the Lion Beast guitar. Or a clawhead arrow.
So, let me suggest we do one thing first.
Or a headdress.
Let me suggest we do one thing first. We haven't innovated yet. And I think it would be worthwhile to do this.
Let's innovate.
It's how we develop our technology deck.
Okay.
So, to do so, you're going to spend one of each type of resource. An organ, a hide, and a claw. Or a bone.
1, 2,
And our anything.
3. One of these.
Yep, okay, and go ahead and read what Innovate does.
Once per settlement phase, you may spend the listed resources to draw 2 innovation cards, keep one, and return the other to the deck.
So this is our innovation deck.
Okay.
And let's see what options we have.
An inner lantern, faith, language, consequence. Settlement finds the light within. All survivors gain surge, survival action. Surge is once per round, spend 1 survival to gain an additional action and use it immediately. Add inner lantern consequences to the innovation deck. Ammonia. Science, language, consequence. Pungent bilious substance ideal for crafting leather and treating wounds. Departing survivors gain +1 survival. I'd like the ammonia, please.
The inner lantern gives us all an extra ability, though. We're not going to be using ammonia for anything immediately.
Fine.
Do you see what I'm saying?
I hear. Yeah. This gives us a survival. This we have to spend a survival.
It does. If you still want to make your choice, I am fine with that.
No, we can do it.
Again, if you still want to choose ammonia, I'm fine with that. I just wanted to point out
I understand.
what inner lantern gives us.
Yeah.
You're not happy with it.
We want the ammonia, but
We can take ammonia if you like
I understand
it.
the inner lantern is more wise.
Possibly. Ammonia will give us survival, which helps all of our tribe.
Okay, ammonia. I
Ammonia.
want the ammonia.
Okay.
So
This is popping back
we
in.
have access to the bonesmith, lantern horde,
Yep.
skinnery, organ tinder. We don't have a weapon crafter, leather worker, or stone circle.
Nope.
And we have a Caterium. Is that it?
Yeah. And I'm going to add the ammonia consequences.
Where
so,
does it go on here? Is it an innovation?
What is?
Ammonia?
Ammonia is an innovation, yes. The interesting thing is as we start upgrading our deck, our consequences, or the amount of stuff we're drawing, is also going to increase. So like we just took out 1, but now Lantern Oven and Bloodletting are being added into the deck, so there's more to draw from.
Cool. We get 1 survival from the ammonia.
Mark on our survival limit 3, and then somewhere next to it, mark that we're getting 1 every time we leave, like when we depart.
Where's the other one coming from?
What other one?
You said we get 1 every time from naming the settlement?
You don't get 1 every time. Whenever you name a character, you always get 1.
Okay.
That's it, though.
That's it.
Yep.
So you would start at 0. Right?
Whenever you name a character, you always get 1.
No, but my characters, like Ash is at 0, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You have to re-earn them.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. From there, we mentioned finishing our rawhide gear.
The Caterium is so cool. Are we going to fight the lion again?
We certainly can. If we have gear we want to get, it makes sense to continue hunting the same beast.
Okay.
So let me show you what you get if you finish all of your rawhide gear. So these are the armor sets and the weapon proficiencies and masteries. So for the rawhide armor, if you finish it, this is what you have.
Add 1 to all hit locations when you perform a survival action roll on a d10. On a result of 6+, gain +1 survival. Interesting.
It lets you keep and recycle survival, and it ups your armor everywhere.
Cool.
Not too bad, right?
Yeah.
So in order to finish it, we need to build pants and boots.
Okay.
So,
Each one requires 1.
yep.
Okay. These are all spent.
And what do we have left?
We've got a mane, a hide, and a lion claw.
Okay.
I'd like to get the lion headdress
You want the lion
with
headdress?
the shimmering mane,
Okay.
and I'd like to get the lion beast guitar.
You'd like the guitar?
I think so.
So the Qatar is going to be a bit of a faster weapon. It has deadly, so +1 luck with this weapon, and you can pair it. So if you're able to make 2 of them, you can attack at a speed with the second Lion Beast Qatar as well.
I'd like to do the Qatar.
One of the Qatars?
One Qatar, and we're going to hunt the lion again next turn.
Okay.
To try and get the other.
So the next episode will be a Patreon episode.
Yes.
Cool.
Let me slot my raw.
Now you're understanding why you go back after the same creature, right?
I do. I do.
So that's all of our items. We have crafted everything. We have spent all of our resources, checked for milestones, develop, prepare departing survivors, which we can do. I said, which we can do off camera. So let's go ahead and say goodbye to people. Thank you for watching. Thanks for being here. Hopefully you're enjoying this. Hey, we're doing it. We're making Kingdom Death content. Slowly but surely, 1, 2, 3 steps at a time.
Not perfectly.
Not perfectly, but we are starting to lean into it. And I like that you enjoy this. I like that you're solving the puzzle. You're having fun getting gear and items and upgrades. I like that you're already talking about hunting the white lion again. The game has not been too cruel to her too fast yet. So, thank you for watching. Whatever the case, whatever you do, remember to do the important thing. Always swallow your feelings. Oh, is that... No? Is that
No,
right? Oh,
bad.
Okay.
Bad, Jesse.
Always express your feelings in violent outbursts.
And validate the other person.
We'll see you in a bit. Oh, hey, yeah, we almost forgot we had 3 Endeavor to spend. We were going to do it off camera, but we actually did roll Intimacy, so we're back. We rolled a Lantern 10. We're going to go select 2. You said Nameless Survivors?
Yes, please.
Because you're terrified of them dying?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I will name them if they survive.
That's usually how it works. That's how I always treat goldfish. Alright.
Where's Intimacy?
It's back this way.
Now we have to roll 2 dice.
Oh, I forgot. Some of us are going to age as well. There's a few things we didn't do. There's always a few things you don't do. Intimacy. Go ahead and roll 2 dice. 9 and a 1. You can spend a lifetime reroll from one of those nameless survivors to reroll that 1.
What's the consequence of a 1?
Death. Yeah, death.
So they're dying either way. They might as well spend it.
Might as well spend it.
How about you reroll it?
Okay.
Not going.
8. 9, 8. The settlement gains +1 population. The male and female survivors share a deep bond and gain 10 survival each. Up to the max, of course. So, go ahead and mark +1 population. And you had nameless, so let's name 2 more.
3 more, because we're going to name their baby, right?
We don't need to name their baby.
No?
No.
Okay, so we're having a female baby.
So I'm naming 1.
I marked down.
I'm naming 1 Shadow. And that's the one who is already... That is the male who spent his lifetime reroll to keep his partner alive.
Shadow.
Yep.
Okay. No lifetime reroll.
Okay. And who are you naming?
Spark.
Spark?
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you write that one.
Oh, you wrote it so horribly.
Oh, come on.
Spark is the female. She gets 3 survival.
Yep.
Anything else does she get?
Nope.
Okay.
I was going to vote with our other ones. Let's go ahead and build 2 stone noses, which are going to give you survival and insanity, which is something that one of your characters really benefits from at the moment.
Yeah.
So...
How do you build stone noses?
Just with a single endeavor.
Where?
Right there.
Oh, cool.
And then finally, the thing that I forgot to update, everyone should have marked 1 on their Hunt XP, which means a few of our characters, 3 of our characters, everyone that came back from the hunt.
Both times?
Everyone that came back from the hunt should have marked it once. Both times. Blue and Ash both should have 2 Hunt XP, which means we're aging.
You only have one of your guys' ages, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So, let's start with Ash. Your time in the darkness changes you. Gain the benefits of the Hunt XP milestone you've reached. A survivor may only gain each milestone once in a lifetime. Weapon proficiency. You may now select a weapon type for weapon proficiency. If you wound a monster with a selective weapon type, you are now eligible to gain proficiency level during the aftermath. Roll on the table below. So the available weapon types, and you can select which one you want, is going to be axe, bow, club, dagger, fist and tooth, grand weapon, guitar, shield, spear, sword, and whip. If you take club, you'll go ahead and gain 1 proficiency in club.
Club for Ash.
And then go ahead and roll 2 d10. 8 and 8, 16. Gain +1 permanent accuracy. Beautiful.
Okay.
Would blue like to declare...
Do I cross off proficiency off?
Yep, cross proficiency off.
Just one?
Yep. Would blue like to declare weapon proficiency at the moment? And you can always change this.
Always change the weapon?
You lose your experience, but you could always change the weapon. If you don't want to declare one, you don't have to.
Is there stone?
There's not. No, you could do fist and tooth, but that'd be it.
Yeah, we'll do fist and tooth.
Did you wound with fist and tooth this last time?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I did.
Okay.
This... It only is if I wounded with it?
Only if you wound with the weapon that you chose.
Then I'm not sure if I did.
Okay.
What do you think?
We'll see when we edit. Go ahead and roll 2d. Ooh, 5. Gain +1 permanent strength. You're rolling really good on this.
So I'm going to add a +1 a little bit to check if we... Okay.
Okay, and Splendor. Splendor is... Do I declare fist and tooth with him as well? I think I am. I definitely did.
Is there a guitar?
There are, but they won't count. It won't benefit me at the
Gotcha.
moment anyway. So I'm going to do fist and tooth as well.
Okay. I'm taking 1 stone nose, but you can divvy that up.
I like fist and tooth personally because the benefit of getting mastery in it is pretty nice for the tribe. And I know I wounded fist and tooth with him this last time. And then I'm rolling 2. Should have you roll for me though. 3 and a 9, 12. It's actually the spot that I don't want. It's the place I care the least about. Random fighting art. These can be really good. They can also be like substantially subpar.
Okay.
So it really depends. So grab one for me, please. Let's see.
Berserker. What's a showdown?
Our fight.
Once per showdown, you may spend an action to suffer bash and frenzy brain trauma.
So what that means is I can make myself super angry. I'll show you what that means in just a second. So, you want to write this?
Yes, please.
Berserker. So bash and frenzy. So frenzy, gain 1d5 insanity, +1 speed token, and +1 strength token. Ignore slow on melee weapons. I may not spend survival. I may not use fighting arts. I may not use weapon specialization or weapon mastery. Can be gained multiple times. Lasts until the end of showdown. So basically, I make myself super risky and super angry.
Yeah.
I hit harder, I hit faster, but I'm, putting a lot on the line. And then, which for Fist and Tooth, maybe it makes sense.
Maybe. Okay.
Possibly. And then Bash is going to be... This causes me to be knocked down. So I knock myself down, and I get super upset about it. Alright, that really is going to be the end of this episode. Thanks for tuning in for this final little, behind the scenes. Yeah. Cool. We'll see you next time.